Okay, this is a pretty important video. Something I want to share with all the people that support this page. So Stacy asked me to start, asking you guys to like and, to share the videos. So, and I will tell you why, and this is a really, it's a huge thing. My backstory here, so the reason I don't ask you guys to share the videos because I do these videos for you guys. Every time one of the videos go big, like hit, 3, 4, 500,000, 500,000, whatever, it brings in a lot of people to the page that are only there to criticize and, talk shit and all that. So that's why I don't ever ask you guys to do it, because as long as you guys are seeing it, that's all that really matters. But something very important has came up. So you guys know MPK's coming. And when we switched the car from the Pro Charger, the turbos, I was at every one of the events. We were trying to get the car dialed in. When we made it into the raceway in, it broke the Pro Charger. I said, I'm not putting this thing back on the show until it's right. And I wasn't going to take anybody else's spot that I'm going to break something or something's going to happen and somebody else, I could have knocked somebody out. I did. I knocked somebody out that could have went on and raced. But here's the important thing that happened. So the other day, when you guys see the videos with the 434 and I was at Straub Technologies, I met some really great people out there. Here's one of the things that, and I'm not making excuses, even though everybody, the trolls will come on. You guys start sharing these, like there's 271 shares in the first 4 or 5 hours of the video, and the video hit 200,000 like that. So, you guys sharing them does help. But here, something happened at one of the MPK races, and this is coming into the very, very important news, guys. Just be patient with me. I'll tell you this. There was a daughter, and her dad was there. And her dad's probably 65 years old, something like that. And she's getting a shirt, and she said, hey, Dad, do you want a shirt? And he goes, nope. She said, do you want a hat? And he said, nope. She said, you want one of the license plates? Nope. And he's staring right at me. And I didn't, Stacy told me about this later. And, because I'm over thrashing on the car, guys, we're all thrashing on the car. Because we stayed after the race and tested the car, and we're getting really close with that car. And she said, you sure you don't want anything? I know he's one of your favorite guys. He said, I only want one thing. And she said, what do you want? I want to see him win once. Guys, sometimes I do step on my dick. 405 shots is totally unprepared for the Nova to kick the motor. So I was doing whatever I could to at least try to fucking be there. And I know I'm getting brutalized over that shit, but that all changes. After I took, I'm not gonna say what happens Monday night, but Monday night was a pretty big deal to me. And Stacy posted that video last night. She and I went out, we were finding roads, and I tested that car all night long till it finally came around and started doing what it needed to do and started running like it's supposed to and working like it's supposed to. So him saying that, and I know you guys do too. I mean, you guys are all the time, and you have no idea how much I appreciate when you guys say stuff like that, because it does fire me up. I got all fired up over this Monty Smith car after I put it up for sale, because a lot of guys were sending a message to the page, man, we sure like to see you finish that car and go drive it once and, race it once. And it fired me up, and I've been down here busting my ass on this car, and it's getting there. But when I was out at Straub Technologies, Chris and Billy introduced me. I got to meet John Callies, that started Callies Crankshaft. I got to meet some really cool people. And when we were doing those videos, I was showing them, when it's videos you guys like, what they do. And I don't want to jinx it, but the thing that we have been lacking, we've got the team, we've got the car. It's very, very expensive to do this shit. It's looking really good that we have a couple people just wanting to get behind that car and support us to try to go for that championship. Give us the financial backing to race the car on the level that we need to be able to keep it fresh all the time because basically everything else is going to have to stop. And I'm going to be out on, when we're not racing, we'll be testing, racing, testing, testing. But it's a huge deal. That's part of the news, but the other part of the news is because of you guys. It wasn't because of the show, it was because of this page. They went on there and started looking and seeing what the videos do, reading you guys' comments, and guys, it was shocking that, you know, they told Chris, hey, we want to get with him. We want to see what it takes to help him win. Guys, that's huge, because to race on a level, to be able to beat my best friend, Ryan Martin, it has to be game on. I mean, it's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of commitment from my team. And you know, those guys all have jobs. I have to pay them when they're helping me. So, I mean, I spent over $150,000 testing the car, basically, between the stuff we repaired and fixes and out-of-town expenses, all that. It's how expensive it is. So I knew when we went to race, it was going to be at least double that. And Stacy's been busting her ass on that deal, and it just everything, it just all came together really fast at one time, and it's looking really, really good. And like I said, I want to thank all you guys. But that's one of the reasons Stacy said you need to start telling them to share the videos, because guys, even though I have to deal with people coming on the page that just going to make shitty comments, and I finally realized, you know, like we had our little deal over at Dave's the other night when we're all talking, there's somebody that brutalizes every one of us, that just, man. I mean, Sean gets it, Ryan gets it, all of them get it. I ask all you guys that are on my page, my fans, please don't go on somebody else's page slamming them. Not from the 405. Because honestly, you know, I let that shit roll off of me, because I know I got 345,000 of diehard Louisville fans that, and I know very, very few people have that many diehard Louisville people like you guys are to me. And I appreciate it. And when you guys don't say, hey, we should just get your shit together and win a race, you go, man, we can't wait to see that. And guys, when we do it, and we're going to do it, you know, the car's there, the team is there. My driving's pretty on fucking point. We're just right there. So, come hell or high water, you guys are going to see a win at MPK. If I have to work 24 hours a fucking day to pull it off, we're going to make it happen, guys. Because, you know, I lost 2 street races in my whole life before I came on this list. And Drew, you're working at a whole different level. And I'll tell you what, the next video, I'll tell you guys a story about why I walked away from racing for 18 years and just got back into it not too long before I got back on the show. Or when I got on the show, when I was invited to come to the show. So there's a huge gap in my knowledge and the level of cars. But we'll talk about that on another video. Guys, I appreciate all that you do. I appreciate the people on YouTube. You guys, the YouTube page is starting to grow. But I want to thank everybody that does watch these videos, that does tune in. Because honestly, guys, I don't know if those people wouldn't approached if it wasn't for this page. And that's a good feeling that when we do go do this, guys, there's a lot of you guys have hit me up private messages trying to give me money, want me to do a GoFundMe and all that shit, and I just won't do it. I do this for you guys. I don't expect you guys to do shit for me. But that's just going to make it that much better, because if this all goes through, and I'm pretty damn confident it's going to go through, and we're going to have the support to race that car on the level that we need to race on, that those wins are going to be just as much with you guys as it is with me. Because honestly, a couple of them didn't give 2 shits about being represented on the show. They went to the page, and I mean, I met them on one day, and they came back in asking me about life stories and this and that, and You know, it was a good, and you know, they read you guys' comments. You know, the way he's one of the guys. I'm not going to say who it is. Hopefully, we'll be announcing that pretty soon. But he said, "Man," he goes, "Your fans." He said, "That's just incredible." He says, "It's just incredible the way they're always positive and they just like you guys. That means everything. I mean, that means a lot to me. That's why I do these videos, are for you guys. And to be perfectly honest with you, I didn't care if the page grew any bigger, because I feel like I got the best fans that could be had. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe you guys start sharing these videos, it gets out. There was a guy, matter of fact, there's a couple people that came on after one of the videos that went really big, and we gain, you know, sometimes as many as 1,500 a week, and sometimes as little as, you know, 600-700. The page constantly grows. But I mean, I was happy with the people that you guys. Some of you guys have been on here for a long time. You guys have been watching these videos. But now, I do want to try to make it grow, because, like Stacy said, if your fans and the people that support you is what finally got us the people interested, then of course I got to represent them. I got to do stuff for them. So we need to make the page grow. You know, like I said, I know I'm gonna have to deal with this shitty actually, you know, hopefully you guys will catch them before I have to. I blocked 15, 20 fucking people this morning, 1:30 in the morning, that I woke up, brain fired off, and I'm in there going, oh, what a fucking douchebag. Oh, what a fucking douchebag. And maybe I shouldn't block them. Maybe I should just let them fucking run their mouth. But, you know, I don't want anybody coming on this page, bringing the page down and bringing you guys down. And honestly, it affects my family way more than it does me. Because I know none of those people are ever going to walk up to me and say a fucking word to me face to face. They're going to hide behind the keyboard like they do. But I see Stacy's point, and I understand, and I want you guys to be a part of this deal like you've been from the start. This all happens, that first win, it's going to be for all of us. It's not just about me. And this hadn't been about me in a long time, believe it or not, guys. I would have never came back to MPK if it wasn't for you guys. Stacy started it. Other people want me to come back on the MPK show, but what pushed it over the edge is you guys. You know, I thought that they still, even though I'm not on either one of the shows and they haven't seen me, they still come and watch these videos of me working on these cars and doing the shit that I do and going off on the fucking rant sometimes. And you guys still, you're to me, you're the greatest fans anybody could ever ask for. So I appreciate all that you guys have done. This page is for you. It's about you. And now you guys your support of this page is actually fixing to get us the last key piece that I feel like we're needing. And that's the financial backing to run that car and keep it fresh all the time at the level that we got to be able to make a run at that championship. Guys, maybe we can't do it, but I know we're going to have all the stuff, and I'm going to do everything I can to do it. And you guys are as much a part of it as anybody. Because this page, you guys, is what got those people asking about what they need to do to help us. I appreciate it. Appreciate all that you guys do. Like these videos, share these videos. Even YouTube growing. Even though you guys don't go on YouTube, hell, if you go over to YouTube and watch 3 or 4 minutes of the video, it'll help push the numbers up on it. Like I said, you guys see, it's not about the money with me. Otherwise, I'd be on YouTube all the time, because you get paid pretty well at YouTube. But this is our page. This is the page that before I was ever even on that show, we had 10,000 followers on this just over the car. So, guys, once again, I can't say enough how much I appreciate it, how much it means, and how great a feeling it was that these are big people. These are big people that are coming up going, man, dude, you got some diehard people. One guy goes, boy. He said, I'd hate to go on there and say something back because, boy, they really do. They love everything that you do. Guys, that meant a lot to me because it was like all of you guys were right there with me. Thanks again. Like the video, share the videos, and let's grow this page because I'm going to have a huge debt that I have to pay back. Well, I mean, we need to win, but I also want to represent these companies that are willing to come on and help us because at the end of the day, being on a TV show don't make you a man of your word, and it don't make you special. 348,000 fans that do what you guys do, that does make this special.